Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense trots out there to open this game. As a group coming off an impressive win last week, now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
The receiver makes the catch. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A short completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Dogs are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 10. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Bolden. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Sooners are in the red zone now. They're going to run it. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. They draw first blood in this national title game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Grab behind the line, it's Johnston. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Nice grab. It's Bolden. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They mix it up with a run. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and another incompletion. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run. Up corralling for no gain. And the Sooners will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Takes off in a bootleg. Catch made on the left side.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia getting set for their 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. Throwing off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Bolden. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. One of those critical third down plays coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Play action here on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a good throw. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got a man down the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
First and 10 play coming up.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. Man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Already punted 5 times now today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crossing route. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it again. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Bolden. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds his man. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They call the counter run here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Breaks free. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Defense is coming after him. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
He is quick on the right side of this defense. The defensive end that time winning that one-on-one matchup, getting to the quarterback for that sack.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Grab down the middle. It's Bolden. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Sooners with first and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They start with a keeper to the right. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Dogs come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. It's a draw play. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. A completion makes it second down. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bolden. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's complete on the crossing route. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. One quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Pass complete on the crosser. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Bryant. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. That's a design quarterback keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He shreds the tackle. And that's going to be a safety. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
I guess the running back here realized there's nowhere to go, and he figured up giving up 2 points is better than risking a fumble and giving up 6, I guess.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gets loose. Here he goes. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Way too much speed on that play.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Quarterback still with the football. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. Dogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Grinding away with their running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal. It's nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
Oh, my gosh, I can't believe the one thing they couldn't do, they just did. Put the ball on the ground, working with a lead here. Less than 3 minutes to go, and in the blink of an eye, we got an interesting situation unfolding now.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. And it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial third down play right here. And they'll stop him just short the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. He said mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.